going on? This is Shango Ray, aka Real Deal Ray. Some would say your intuition's mouthpiece when that monkey mind wants to take over. And yes, some of you did not receive an alert. That's life. So, peace to Machiavelli Crooks, the wise fox. Welcome, y'all, early. Bernice Green. What's going on, Bernice? Wise Fox, Machiavelli, how y'all doing tonight? This Friday night. This night to unfuck thy Friday. I know many of you are gearing up. Well, maybe you are, for the holidays coming up. Black Friday's coming up. Deandra Harris, peace. But yeah, how you been, Machiavelli Crooks? Just letting everybody get in here, relaxing and unwinding after a long week. Yeah. Well, I get that. I get it. I get it. I get it. But today, hopefully we add a little bit of sunshine to your life. Okay. As far as we'll be, as you see, there's a ticker there. Oh shit, I forgot something. We're going to be getting into some card pools. If you're interested in having a psychic card read question or something like that, go ahead and follow the scrolling ticker in the bottom. That's going to show you how to do it. We're going to open the doors in just a second. You know, start doing some card reads. Just have some fun. Sharice Monique, peace to you. Hold on one second here. I got to get something. All right. You know, so part of unfucking your Friday is not giving a fuck either. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So that's one of the secrets. You got to not give a fuck. You know? You got to just say fuck it. Hey, Courtney Davis, how you been? All is wonderful. You know? All is great. I hope everything is fantastic for you, you know, but that whole letting go shit, you know, letting go, AKA fuck it, you know. And I know a lot of you are going through your own different individual challenges, which is normal. Obviously, we don't have challenge in some way. We're not. Challenge is an invitation to grow. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is. If you choose to look at it, you can look at it like it's an obstacle, like you're being punished. Because you're such a lowly piece of shit or whatever. And in that case, you get to be right also. So please be careful about that. You know, be careful about that. I think what we're going to do is probably just get into this right now. And I want to say, all you people out there, oh, I don't know all of you, but some of you may find that it's very difficult, obviously, to deal with people. Some of you may isolate yourselves a lot, and with good reasons, because just people just irritate the shit out of you. You know, sometimes you don't even know why. The shit's just like, you know, you just want to bitch slap somebody real quick. But I want you to know you're not crazy. All right. Now, there's a lot of things going on right now as far as celestial events, different currents of energy. Obviously, this is when the sun is getting farthest away from the planet, or as far as we're concerned anyway. I always wondered how that works, right? Because our winter is not winter on the other side of the earth. You know, so is the veil not thin there, but it's thin over here? Who knows? All right. But don't be surprised, man. I want you to know that sometimes um, things are going to be coming up for you a lot. Some things you're not going to understand. I like to call this, affectionately, of course, the season of triggers. Okay? Because many of you, and it's not a bad thing, I'm not wishing it on anybody or anything, but hey, if it's there, it's there, are going to be experiencing getting your ass triggered somehow, some way, you know? So before, like maybe in the past, you might have just let your autoresponder handle that shit, however that is. Some of it's like you explode, others kind of just shut down, others get, more passive aggressive or something like that, or however it is. This is going to come through interactions with people, particularly family members, romantic interests, even friends. Okay, friends, close friends. Probably many of us only have a certain number of select close friends, I would imagine. And finally, your children, especially if you have adult kids. Woo woo, what's happening? Wise Fox, yeah, what's up, prophetess? The prophetess. So, Wise Fox says, you can say that again, Shanko, especially as an introvert. All right. So this isn't so much about like the energy making people act like fucking idiots, because a lot of them already are that. So this is more about you though, and a lot of things coming from the dark into the light. So anytime we're dealing with darkness, I want you to associate darkness with the subconscious, the unknown, the hidden. All right. But there's a lot of that coming. So I'm just letting you know. And if it's already started for you, don't worry about it. Let me see here. I think we're going to use these for a minute because these are the OGs. These are some of the OGs. So I'm going to get warmed up with the OGs. You can see, obviously, they're OGs. You can see the line. I have another deck of these gifted to me by J-Lo. But yeah, you could see how this shit is. But hey, they got that good juju on them. The Taoists say the robe on a magical apprentice is the weakest robe, because with more use, it gathers more energy throughout and momentum throughout your years of practice, So these are kind of sauced up. These are fucking sauced up a little bit. All right, so what we're going to do, if you're familiar, if you know the get down, this is how we do it. No, I'm not Montel Jordan, okay? But this is how we do it. If you'd like a card pull, meaning just whatever comes through, I'll pull one card for you, gratis, no problemo. Just put your hand at the, hand emoji right there. And the way I do it is I'll choose the one at the very bottom. So if you see me doing a short read or a mini read, one card pull for somebody, you want to try and time it to where as you see me. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I forgot to mention, PayPalers get priority, okay? PayPalers get priority, and we have an actual question. So we're going to start it off with a question. All right? So just be patient. When you see me coming if you feel like I'm coming to the end of this read, then you want to put your hand up. But first off, I have a general message, and I thank you so much for your donation. Ms. Harris would like a general. Okay, so Ms. Harris, why don't you approach the Shangorian altar real fast for me? All right. Now go ahead and just make this a focal point for you. And go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. You'll feel that tension of the exhale. Along with that exhale that you're about to woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha, you're releasing all the tension and stress. Relaxation is a friend to divination. Okay. So Wusa Chahuha, boom, got it. All right. Oh yeah. And be sure to just kind of like shoot your intention into the cards. Just hey, what you'd like to know, like a general, just hey, or even just your desire for a general. All right, boom. So let's go. All right. Yes, yes, yes. One more shuffle. We'll be good. All right. Oh, before I say Miss Harris's, before I give Miss Harris her thing, the other thing is, I don't know who this is for, but sometimes you gotta just kind of like back away. You know, I feel like some of you can get to feeling real flammable. You know what I'm saying? Burn a motherfucker up. Okay. So before you do that, and before you have to put yourself in a situation where maybe who knows, you might have to apologize or some shit like that, or say something you don't want to say, because words can't be taken back. So don't be afraid to give yourself that space, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes if you got to give yourself that space, give yourself that space. It's better to just step the fuck back. You know what I'm saying? Santriez Taylor, a go, and it's been doing wonders. Oh, right on, right on. Thank you. So let's get it here. I'll get back to the comments in just a moment. Let me get Miss Harris. General. Okay, Miss Harris, just give me a second here. Flex Supreme 5, what's up? Oh, right on. Okay, you shall be next. Ye shall be next, Flex. Peace, blessings, all that good shit to you. Okay, Miss Harris. I see kind of what's going on here, Miss Harris. So, oh, that's you? That's you, Felix? Okay, shit. I didn't know the new name. Shout out. Okay, listen, Miss Harris, I feel what I feel coming from you right now with spirits being shown. I feel like right now you're in a spot with like a lot of worry. I feel it has to do with the relationship. I do. I really feel it has to do with the relationship. And what I'm being shown here is there was some kind of plan. And I think this plan had to do with you and somebody else. Okay. Now, either this plan is being delayed or it's being canceled. All right. Now, what is the worry about? I feel like the worry is about whoever this person is. It's a romantic interest, obviously, but no disrespect, but he got the fuck boy card. Okay, so maybe there might be some fuck boy antics going on. We're gonna find out a little bit more. But whatever is going on, besides, it's taking up a lot of your mental real estate. Because to me, if I was to jump into your body, I'd be feeling kind of like off, like my table's wobbly as hell. Like I can't focus right now. It's affecting maybe even your performance in other ways, in other areas, because you're putting a lot of processing power into whatever this situation is that you had just experienced or that you may be dealing with now. Okay. And whatever this experience is, um, and this is what concerns me the most, anyways, what she's showing me is this right here. I feel like you've been, whatever this is, it's caused a lot of doubts, you to doubt in yourself, you to doubt your worth, especially. Okay. It may have even affected you financially as well, also. Because a lot of times this card I find when you have either a challenge, some type of financial challenge, or something arises, I often see a correlation between the person and how they feel about themselves and what's going on outside of them. However, you do have something good. All right. The key to this here is we're going to have to get a hold of these horses that are living in your mind, that are running off, trying to, running off these thoughts. They pull you this way, they pull you that way. They're like wild horses. All right. But I'd say the point of power here for you at this time, okay, with whatever might be going on, whatever disappointment. I really feel an air of disappointment here, to be honest with you. And whoever this is, I feel there probably was also a strong mental connection to. I'm not getting what, who, what, when, where, why, all that shit. But this is the card of assuming. And I'm going to use some Caucasian fluffy language, okay? So like a universal consciousness, But no, seriously, I like to say it in a more practical and direct way. Thinking as a goddess, okay? Assuming the role as a goddess. So if you're working with some type of spirits or something, to achieve a certain result, this card represents also stepping out of just your regular human point of view and perspective on things. That's really what we're talking about here, and kind of like being able to pass through that gate, more so into the quantum realm and imaginational realm. But to do that, you're going to have to get rid of or control or alleviate yourself from any pessimism or negative thinking, because pessimism and negative thinking can come in a lot of different forms. Okay. Now you might be led, once you start using this card, maybe you already are using this particular card, or you're starting to say, hey, you know what? Because it's hard to pull yourself out of certain situations, especially where you feel marginalized or devalued or something like that. It's hard to feel like a goddess or a god. But my point is, at least get to neutral first. But what she's showing me is you can find some, I don't want to say a cure, but you can find, or, definitely by assuming, okay, I've given this one little technique out, okay, and it may sound stupid, but if you're especially if you're working with a god or goddess, you assume that you are that god or goddess and you answer your own prayer. So it's kind of like you're having a conversation with yourself, your divine self and your lower or three-dimensional mind, okay, that can only basically use the five senses, and it only sees what it sees, hears, tastes, touch, and all that good shit. But that is what I have for you, and I'm sending, peace and clarity to you. All right. So let's get on. We got some Felix Mwanta. My homeboy Felix Mwanta. The god Felix Mwanta. How you doing, Felix? It's been a while. Shit. And he would like a general message. So Felix Mwanta, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar. Go ahead and focus your thoughts on this deck. All right. And also your desire for whatever, for a message. Okay. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top for a second. So you can kind of feel the strain on them lungs that want to just exhale. And when you're ready, go ahead and just woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-haw into the cards. That's right. Getting rid of all that shit. Opening up the channel. Boom. Deandra Harris, you are absolutely welcome. Did it resonate with you at this time? Because sometimes timing's a factor too. I don't know how many times I done told somebody some shit and they looked at me like I'm crazy. And then I get the message later on, say, you were right. Yeah. Oh. Okay, Felix Mwanta. General message for Felix Mwanta. La Niña Violeta, we invite you in with all your wisdom, clarity, your knowledge of all. Open up the conduit for all facts and zero fucking cap. Okay. Muchas gracias. Thank you. All right. One more shuffle here. And we'll get to some card pulls if there's, I'm sure some of y'all want a card pull. All right. So for Felix and Wanta. Felix. Felix, man. Felix, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm getting from you right now seems to be a season that it feels like it's kind of hard to get a rhythm. You know, it's like things are start, stop, start, stop, start, stop. I see a lot of start, stop, on and off, on and off. All right. And I see that this may be affecting things financially and possibly within the confines of some relationship, or relationships. All right. Here are your cards. All right, here are your cards. 10, right? Notice how they fell. 10, 10. Well, with 10, 10, the way I know 10, 10, 1 and zeros, baby. On and off, on and off, on and off. It's like, fuck, man. Seems like that part alone seems like it could be frustrating, okay? There is some good news here, okay? But this is also, to me, this is coming through two different ways. I see that this is some help, but I also see this as a person that you might be experiencing this with, possibly maybe the wife, all right? Maybe the wife. Or I'm not going to put your business out there, I don't know if there's a side piece or whatever that you kind of started liking or whatnot, but hey, 4 clubs, reverse, yo. I can't seem to focus. So not only is shit being unfocused, Passion T, what's going on? 10-10, my birthday. So once again, like I said, this also makes it hard to focus. This can also be, besides being focused or not being able to focus on what you want, being focused on the wrong shit. As a race car driver will tell you, when this car starts sliding towards the wall and you're on the track racing around, don't look at the wall. Keep looking at the track. In other words, look at where you want to go. And I know it's easy. It's a human thing. We instantly always look at the fucking wall, But this also, to me, she's telling me something about some of what's causing a challenge besides outer circumstances is obviously what's going on inside of you and what you're thinking and feeling about the external challenges, right? King Hayes, peace, God. Okay. So there's also like what she's showing me basically is like being stuck in a box. Like if this is your box, for some of these things, I'm not saying there's a magic bullet for some things may just need to be worked out. I don't know what else, maybe happen for you astrologically, but from what's coming through to me, she said like part of this is being stuck in a mental box, thinking of things in maybe an old way. Okay. So there is some, I feel like you really do also need some perspective, with some of these situations. Maybe, I don't know, if I was you, man, I feel like I need a fucking vacation, to be honest with you. I feel like I need to kind of like get away and like get some room between me and these little campfires going on and see what's happening, So, and finally, and I think this is kind of like a word, I don't know. Look, give me the truth to say, don't let me sway when it comes to this. Let me tell you the good part also on this one. I feel like there is a woman ancestor from your mother's side. Now, one of the things that strikes me about her is she's kind of like a spy for you in a way. Like she's been like in your ear telling you things, and you might think maybe I'm tripping or whatever, but a lot of that, I would say, I mean, you could be tripping too. Also, that's the bad part because that's always possible, you know. But I feel like one of the things in or ways that she really does help you too is like with intel, maybe about you or maybe about a particular situation. And sometimes because of just the way that your mind might write, the state of mind you might be in, you might not be able to fully be able to take that because sometimes you're like, wait, nah, am I crazy? This and that. But anyways, you do have backup here or someone that is, I'm sure you have a lot of backup, but this particular woman is showing up. All right. Now, the last, I'll leave you with this. What I'm being shown, I got to level with you. I see some form of a loss of love. I'm not going to act like I know what it is exactly. But remember, when it comes to loss of love, the Shango saying is death, desertion, or divorce. One of those three ways, every single person in your life will leave you, or you'll leave them by one of these three ways. It's going to happen. Okay. But this card came up. All right. And whatever it is, okay, whatever the relationship is, and however it is, I can also see that it's something that you would have, that you didn't want to end. By the way this 9 is coming through to me, the way that this card is coming through, it feels like something that you didn't want to end. And it's obviously showing up here for a reason. Out of all the things that could show up, it's showing up here. So for whatever reason, that's what I'm getting for you. Okay. And you know me, I don't like to do the scary, spooky shit. I'm not into, some people do readings where they just tell you everything you want to hear. Some people give you just nothing but the bad news. I know certain readers that it's like they bust a nut almost when they have some shit to tell you. Like they get off on it. Like they like seeing the other person, like fucking the other person up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not either one of those spectrums, but I have to say that to you. I feel like in some ways maybe, yeah, this one seems like it's going to sting a little bit. You know what I mean? So I'm not exactly sure how it might come. Just also saying too, this could also be the end of something that you love too. There's definitely a relationship there, but you can have a relationship to maybe like a particular job or a particular, something, but it ends, something that you are passionate about. Whatever this is that's ending, your emotions are wrapped up in it. Okay. So peace and many blessings to you, brother. And Mwanta. All right, let's see what else we have here. Oh shit. It's coming through now. Okay, so we have Anna Wood, and I told you, if that's why when I'm first chopping it, when I first get on and I'm doing all this shit, like I'm like, hey, get in line, because sometimes it bees like that. Sometimes it's a little bit more quiet, and I have more time to do. Okay, so for this one is woo woo, and let me see here. I sure may. May I receive a general message, please? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Just a moment here. What's that? All right, so let's get it. So first of all, she also wants to be unfucked. Okay, so she's going to get unfucked, and then she also wants a general. All right. Hey, right on. Flex Supreme. Thank you. People was ready today. Yeah, they have time today. Hey, Felix, it's my honor too. Also, I've just seen your comments, so let me just see here. All right, let's get it. Shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. So you already know how to do this. We're going to do 2 shuffles for you, Miss Woo Woo. So number 1, go ahead and actually, hold on. Let me do a quick wash here on these cards. And actually, I'm still going to use these cards. I was going to switch the decks, but I feel like this is still where it's at. All right. This is also still where it's at. Okay, well, you already know the deal. You are Shangorian alumni here. Okay, so go ahead and approach the altar there. Yeah. Go ahead and just project your intention for a proper unfucking into the cards. Take a nice deep breath in, hold it. And woosah out your hoo-ha into the cards, making space for whatever needs to come through. All right, that's what we're going to do. Okay, absolutely. Thank you, Woo-woo. I appreciate you. All right, just a moment here, just a moment. Let me do these cards here. Gabrielle, ST. Hey, Nell, what's happening? STK Gazelle. Yo, how do y'all change the font on your shit like that? I know some of y'all got crazy fonts and shit. That shit look dope. Call me old school. Yeah, I know. All right. What's the problem? Okay. Okay. Woo woo. Here's what they're saying. Hold on. All right. So for this first part, my son did it. Oh, okay. That looks tight. I like that. So where do you need to get unfucked? We'll start there first. All right. And I think for some reason you need either some type of a solution. There's a missing puzzle piece for you, is what I'm seeing here. Okay. And this has to do with, I don't know, not being able to move forward because you don't have all the information about something. Or it's not even not having all the information. It's more of like kind of like on a creative level. Like you're trying to find a creative solution or creation for something. Okay. And another thing here, okay, hold on real fast. Now, what is it that you need to let go of? All right. What is it that you need to let go of? Just a moment here. I can tell one thing though, that's really like also getting in the way, and this is going to come into play. We'll talk about it, is mental overwhelm. I feel like right now for you right now, mentally overwhelmed right now. All right. What do we need to let go of? There's something here. There's definitely something here. This seems to be kind of like of a romantic, or even just that person. I don't know if he was talking to, I forgot what his sign was. I don't know if he was some type of a water sign. All right. And I don't know if you're still talking with him or dealing with him. I have this sneaking suspicion that I don't know if you are or not, but as of maybe even recently, you might have been, or even just talking. But whatever this is, whatever your contact is with him, even if it's just almost nothing, it seems to be still affecting you. Or let me say it on another way, on an energetic level. I believe this person is running interference with you on some level. I mean, you're kind of, you like the validation, of this person's interests or whatever this is. Okay. There may also be a situation. I don't know if you have children or if they are, like adults or something like that. But I feel like this could also have something to do with a family member or like a child too. There may be different situations going on, but whatever this is, I definitely feel like it's affecting your energy to fight it. All right. Now, in what way can you treat yourself? And I'm going to say it like this. I think, and I don't know when the last time you did it, okay? But I think you need some time. For one, I'm going to tell you, this card to me screams boundaries of some kind. So what that's baby daddy, right? My heart goes out to those who, and I don't know how long it's been with the baby daddy thing, but it's like, when is this shit gonna go away, right? The pain or the disappointment, all that shit that may still be affecting you. I don't know if it's something more current, meaning it's something stemming from a more current interaction, or it's just all together shit. But the boundaries part, to me, I see you here like how to treat. Well, this is an 8 of spades reversed. All right. So that's, to me, it's showing me some blockages, energetic blockages as far as, and I feel it has to do, I feel honestly, there needs to be some boundaries. And I feel like you need like a day just to yourself, you know, but it's for some reason, I don't know what this has to do with exactly. I mean, I know what it has to do with as far as just different areas in your life, but having them boundaries, the act of maybe even officially setting them up. What do I mean by that? Actually having a call, hey, listen, you can't just stop by anytime you want, blase, blase. However, you set them, but it's intentional, it's direct, it's clear, you know. I look at it in a way, the way it's been shown to me is it's like you be giving yourself a gift, this gift of peace. All right. The way I kind of see you right now, and I know my analogies are sometimes they're off the fucking chain, right? But the way I see you is like, just bear with me. This is what came to me, all right? So don't blame me. I'm trying to like explain shit that don't. So it's like, have you ever seen like a mine, right? Where miners go and they, you know, and it's like the cave wants to cave in, and it's like it's about to cave in. I feel like a lot of the pressure around you from other people and or situations are like that pressure, you know, and the cave is like, dripping dirt rocks and shit, because it feels like it wants to cave in. That's what I feel like for you. And that's why I feel like this is so important to you. All right. So I'm going to ask you this, though. And I know you probably can't do it where you're at this particular Friday. I don't know what you got over there, but one of the things, see, because another thing is mental overwhelm, like supreme overthinking of things. And I know everybody, even if you meditate, you still can't get away from this shit at times. It's, the key is then you have to be able to like catch yourself when you're doing it. That's the whole key, right? That's the whole enchilada right there. All right. Because this isn't going to let you go. Even if you go somewhere, let's say to a spa, I was going to suggest that you really fucking need like a day where and I know it seems kind of cliche and shit, but yeah, you need that space to kind of like either decompress. Something is like hindering when you get back from work, or when you get back from whatever it is that you do, and you come back and stuff, and then you got more bullshit, and you, like I said, energetically also setting up energetic boundaries, because some people can cross over your boundaries and not actually be there physically. It's more of a energetic or spiritual intrusion, and or on the mental level too, sometimes on several levels at the same time, so and I think I'm being also she's saying something about doing something out of the ordinary, actually setting an intention. So let's say you had, like, you took that day off, right? And I don't know when the last time that you actually had a whole day where nobody, you already let it be known. Do not bother me. Do not bother me. Okay. But also doing something new or different. It doesn't have to be some big old thing either. Maybe it's just going somewhere you ain't went before. You know, just a way, because what I'm seeing anyways, Woo, is like the energy, like I said, it's like trying to cave in. And I can feel at times lately you've been feeling weaker than at other times. Like it's really stacking up. And with a lot of these energies coming through, especially as we move more into the winter solstice and things like that, and we got this eclipse coming up, this energy can be chaotic. So I feel also things may come to a head if you don't take some of these precautions. So just to recap in the unfucking though, I think the main takeaway here is giving yourself some space, allowing yourself that space. Don't feel guilty about it, and setting up some boundaries for you. All right. Right on, woo woo. I love you back. Love you back. Okay, so now we're going to go over the general here and see what else can come through for you. All right. What else needs to come through here? Yeah. So we'll do another shuffle on that, though. Go ahead. You know the get down. Just take a nice deep breath. Say, hey, I want my general information. Just project that into the cards. I want my general information. All right. Boom. All right. And hey, I get it, Woo. Sometimes I don't have a bunch of people that I have to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes I know what you mean. You just want to clean out, say, fuck everybody. Like, just leave me the fuck alone. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it. I get it. All right. General. Okay. Here we go. I told you that's why I like these cards, though. These cards have some good juju on them. You know what I'm saying? Years and years of use. And they're still around. And they're still around. Yes. Just a moment. Hold on real fast. Okay. So let me show you your cards here for the general. Interestingly enough, you have 2 4s falling on the right next to each other. There is meaning to everything. And actually, the 2 cards are not reversed either. But here, 3 of diamonds, 7 of diamonds, 2 of clubs. That one is reversed as well. 4 of clubs, which is not, that's like I said. So, all right. Okay. She just said this, so just say my words, all right? But she said a lot of the problems, she was like, Mija, baby, like a lot of the problems that you're going through, or a lot of the internal, I'll just say it like that. I don't want to say too much the outside, but the internal, okay? A lot of the problems that you've been experiencing, or a lot of the stress is coming from the internal. And she said, the way it's being, like, I guess you could say, conveyed to me, transmitted to me, or through me, or whatever, is you want to feel worth, like, I'm trying to get the fucking words for this shit. This is always the part that gets me. It's like I want to believe I'm worth this and I'm worth that, right? But then there's the other side of you that just doesn't fucking believe you. It just doesn't believe you. So there's like this war going on. And whatever this war is going on right now, this is, and I'm not saying you don't value, I'm just saying, like, there's levels to things, there's levels to things. So I think a lot of these things right now that you're going through, especially like I said, internally, on the mental level, on the emotional level, they're trying to show you something. They're trying to show you something that has been, because you can believe in yourself and feel good about yourself and feel worthy in certain contexts. Then you move over to another context and you just feel like shit. You know, you don't believe it. That's not how you truly feel. You know, blase. But um, she wants also me to tell you, hey, you are though part of you know part of getting some things together. Sometimes you got to get a little dirty, you know, meaning you got to go through a little something, or you got to if something's being brought up, being shown to you over and over again, here and there, it comes up again, here it comes up again. You know, I do see you making some good headway with this. All right. So that way, this is not such a severe issue or a severe experience for you, a severe problem or something like that. You know, you can start to like turn that shit down as it goes. I see you actually doing that. I do see a a time of incremental, of course, like I said, financial increase. But this is going to keep coming up. I don't know if you seen my, well, somebody else got a 7 of diamonds somewhere in there, but it's the same thing for you. You're going through this space right now because this is one of the most important things, obviously, is like I always said, and it's true, is how you value yourself. But how you value yourself truly. Do you really like love and respect yourself? You know, and I'm not saying you personally, but like the question to ask would be, is this how I really feel? Or am I trying to quote unquote fake it to make it or something like that? Okay, it's 2 of clubs. I think things are going to start really moving because once you get past this little patch right here, whatever this is going on, um, hopefully we could turn this around because this is the card of it's showing me that there's a particular decision, an important decision that we have been avoiding making. Maybe it's a judgment call. Maybe it's like, yo, I got to put in that executive decision or something or whatever it is, but like you're not doing it. So, or you haven't been doing it. And I feel honestly, this needs to be turned on the other way. Finally, I do see you headed. This is the direction you're headed. Okay. This is the direction you are headed. Peace of mind. Okay. Peace of mind to where you can focus. Okay. Because that's something very important. And part of the focus is also being able to dial in on what it is that you want right now. You can hear this question. You can do a surface level answer, but the things don't really start to get moving until you actually answer it from that place deep within, you know. And of course, while you're at it and you're looking for the what, now's a good time to dial in on your why, because that's the fuel. The what is the GPS. This is where we're going, and then the why is the fuel to get you there. All right. So be sure that you are meditating on that. And here's another thing too. Sometimes for inspiration, because for one thing I felt for you too was like you're in need of some kind of inspiration. And sometimes, and I know because I've hit this wall over and over again. I think anyone who's in a creative type of business or into anything creative, you hit these walls and plateaus. And it's like sometimes it's like the ideas aren't flowing. And the ideas that are coming through, you're just kind of like, like you want to be excited and like, or at least, you know, feel passionate about the decision that you come to or the idea that you get, you know. And sometimes we get these duds and it's like we feel like we got to like force something. Okay. And we don't have to force it. However, sometimes if this is just a little last word, if you're lacking some type of inspiration, uh, you don't sit around and wait for it. I found that that's probably one of the worst things that you could do. when you start moving in that direction, even for example, okay, we've all heard how writers, the most successful writers write every day, even if it's a sentence, or they have a particular time and a particular space and place that they write. So whether they're like in their flow and killing it, or whether it's like fucking crickets, they're still there. And sometimes it might take a couple days of like, hey, I gotta, and then it'll come, you know? Absolutely. Thank you. Well, so Brittany Wilson. What do we have? Brittany Wilson. Oh, my damn. My bad. Okay, so we're just gonna okay, let's do this general. Go ahead. My bad, my bad, my bad. Apologies. Okay. Go ahead and just focus in on this. This deck of cards here. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel that pressure, right? Feel that strain, that breath in your lungs. Now, woo-saw out your motherfucker. Hoo-ha, let that shit out. Create that space. All right. All right. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay. I'm not even going to make the connection and say anything, but you know who's this is for. Okay. My bad, my bad, my bad. All right. So look. What do we have? What do we have? Just a moment, 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 just a moment. All right. All right. Okay. And one more card. All right. So this is actually not too bad there. All right. You know who you are. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to like make connections. I messed up. I made a mistake. As far as saying certain things. Okay. So you know who you are. BH. All right. So look, these are your cards, starting with 10 of spades, Queen of spades, 4 of hearts, 7 of hearts reversed, 4 of diamonds reversed. All right. So starting, this is the message I could see. And I don't know if this just recently happened or not, but this is what I kind of feel coming through. I feel for you, there is a promotion. I feel a definite promotion coming up of some kind, whether it be in like charitable work or, you know, social work or job work, whatever your work is, or spiritual work. Okay. Don't forget that too. Spiritual work. All right. I also feel that there is going to be somebody approaching you that's going to be able to help you. This may be a fire sign. I feel like this also could be a woman. This is for BH, Amani T. BH. I have to say that I messed up. I shouldn't have said. Some people don't like their name said, and I fucked up. But yeah. And I don't want to say the screen name, but they know who they are. Okay. So this could also be somebody in a higher up position. I'm not sure what your situation is. Okay. But this kind of also feels like maybe upper management of some kind or something like that. That is like, I don't want to say in your pocket, but like they got your back. You know what I'm saying? They got your back. They got your back, definitely. You know, and I don't know. I feel like there may be this feels like a home to me. I don't know if this is about a move or making possibly, but you know what it really feels to me like too? I feel things are going to help you to feel more safe and secure, like especially on an emotional level. So like in your world, in your relationship, stuff like that. Because sometimes, you know, I'm sure some of you have had times where you don't trust nobody, you don't trust, you know, you think the world is evil out to get you, and it just seems like a very dark place. Well, this is the opposite of that. All right. Now there is something that I do see coming up though emotionally that might kind of shake things up. This does kind of feel like some form of a disappointment. All right. So, you know, there's give and take when it comes to certain things. All right. So this is just like I said, this feels like really disappointing, something that you had high hopes for emotionally, because this is an emotional card here. There may also be hints of either jealousy or something like that that you may experience in one of your relationships that's going to play a part. All right. This may also kind of infer or something that there is some, you know, this is also a card of self deception. Sometimes your emotions there for you, you know, sometimes we could be blinded by our own emotions. All of us get blinded by our own emotions. Let me put it to you like that. Okay. And I feel there may be a situation here in which you have been blinded by your emotions or whatever, which could lead to a form of disappointment. All right. Also, going right along with this Seven of Hearts, I think we need to turn this around. I think we need to turn this around. Okay. Because even though there's a promotion and there's other good things going on, I don't feel like you personally have really hit that sweet spot, dialed in on what it is that you want either. I was just saying this. I feel like a broken record, so I'm not trying to rehash it, but this is what came up, you know, and you see how many times I shuffled. So it's clear to me every time I see this card, it's without fail. It's that the person hasn't really dialed into what it is exactly that they want. And when you don't have an adequate, when you don't have the right target, okay. And what I mean by the right target, the target that you are, I won't use the word excitement because that's more fleeting, but maybe I guess you could say passionate about something that you really, really want. I was just watching a video, I forgot who it was. They were talking about, you know, we get a lot of desires, ideas for desires. It was suggested to ignore them. And the ones that stick around or are more consistent and persistent, those are the ones that you need to focus on. The other ones are just fleeting, you know, and we get a lot of those. Oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. But then there's those ones that you really, really want. Okay. What's up, Prosperity B? So that's what I feel is needed here, but there is some good things coming your way. Okay. Definitely within the realm of whatever your work is and or your spiritual work as well. All right. Now, just one more touch on this Seven of Diamonds. I feel like this is somebody that somebody close to you or somebody you really care about. In a way, what it feels like to me is like maybe somebody letting you down in a very significant way to you that really bothers you. All right. So that is what I have for you, BH. All right. Let me not read government names. Shit. Just a moment here. Just a moment here. I'm trying to wait for the okay. Nell, I got you. You're next. Okay. And then I have your initial is NH. And there's nothing on here that says, don't say my name. So NH, Naji. All right. Every time I hear Naji, yeah, shit. I keep hearing, bet you don't know what's going on. So, okay, Nell. I'm trying to see the rest of the note there. All right. Nell, why don't you come forward? Let me do a quick wash on these cards here. and take this break. Don't forget, y'all, the doors have just opened also for the Santisima Muerte Tandem Manifestation Spell. What is that, you ask? Great fucking question, man. You know how to ask the good shit, okay? It is a one-on-one. We're going to be casting the spell together. So it's you, me, and Santisima, all right? And do know that the call will, or it's going to be a live private stream that we will do the ritual together. You will also know, without doubt, that Santisima Muerte is present with you during this ritual. How? I have no idea what she's gonna, but she told me to say hey. And yeah, so that's gonna be scheduled on the 19th. The 19th is that fucking huge, like the hugest lunar eclipse ever. So we are dealing with very powerful energy here. And if she did not say, hey, this is the time, then I probably wouldn't. But I know that since we are doing this with her, everything's going to be exceptionally phenomenal. And a major portal is open that day. So that's why we're doing that. The doors will close November 15th because I'm going to need time for, I only have 3 slots available. Okay, so there's only 3 slots for November 19th. So if you can get your ass free and you want to get out one-on-one, actually one-on-two, then this is the situation for you. You know, once you book, I will contact you so we can talk about what it is, you know, because all this is like custom made for you in a way too. So like, you know, what it is that, what are you after? What do you want? All right, let's get dialed in on that. And then we can do that. Yeah, all that's a link in the description box also if you're more interested in that. But that's why there's only a few days to get in. There's only 3 slots, and the sooner you get in, the better. So I can schedule a time to, you know, have like a 15-minute conversation with you, touch bases with you, you know, see what it is that you'd like to bring forth, you know, that you would like Santisima Muerte's help with, of course, and my own, and we'll put it all together. And it goes down November 19th. Okay, so Nell. All right, Nell, go ahead and approach the Shangoran altar, would you? Go right ahead and just focus in on these cards. Take a nice deep breath in. Feel the stress and strain of that in your lungs. Now go ahead and woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha into the cards, releasing all stress and opening that channel or whatever messages that you need to receive today, this evening. All right. And I thank you. I thank everybody who has, you know, got themselves a little reading here. I appreciate it. Tremendo. Okay. Gratitude, gratitude, prosperity be. All right. So for here we go. Here we go. Nell Salar. I'm wondering how you got Nell Salar off of I am, the name I am. I'm wondering about that. All right. Here we go. Okay. Just a second. No. All right. I guess I will start here. Are you in a situation where you too need, like, I feel like in some ways, I don't know if you've been brainstorming or exactly what, but this 3 of clubs, this is like a very powerful mental influence that I see you coming into. Okay. Now I'm actually seeing you kind of take advantage of it. That's why I'm bringing it up. But this is also about, like, you know, expanding your knowledge. Also, this is indicating to me like your name is about to be ringing for something within a certain circle or circles, all right? But in a positive way, so that's a good thing. But this card to me is also, right now, it seems to be talking to me about inspiration. Inspiration, man. Inspiritu, the in spirit, you know? Now, I feel that there is an Aquarius coming. I don't know if you've been dealing with an Aquarius or there's going to be an Aquarius that shows up, more than likely a man, but I feel that this person is going to really help you out. There's a great mental connection there. I don't think it's romantic, but I think this guy has a lot of ideas, or this person anyway, ideas that you need, you know? Island gal, shining bright, loving life, no clue. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah, whoever this is, I feel like they're an air sign though. Okay. It could even be like a Gemini, or it could be any of the air signs, but this is like a man that's going to be actually older than you. And you know what? I don't know what the last couple of weeks necessarily have been looking like, but this is going to be a time also for you. Your spiritual power is going to keep increasing. What does that mean? Your ability to manipulate matter also, intuitive channels, things of that nature. But to me, this has also a very creative tinge on it. Like it's also an artistic type of tinge. I don't know. And not to mention the ability to be able to take on different. So for example, maybe you got several jobs. You're able to do this shit. Whatever the cycle that you're in, you're able to knock it out the park. You're able to multitask, it seems, effectively, even though they say that technically, really, you can't. But hey, but I do see that going on. Now, there may be still some other emotional things that cause you to, especially for some reason, I don't know. She said something about you spend money when you're bored or something like that. So this is about retail therapy. Now, this is also asking you, there's a situation. I don't know if it's a relationship or not. There's a situation that you need to reassess though. Why? Because you are giving more than you're getting. You're giving more than you're getting. Let that come to you, as far as which situation. You may already know which one that is. All right. But I feel like it's you giving more. Okay. Now, on the outside, it's like, be careful. Don't go spending too much fucking money. Okay. Because this is a time that you can also get your ass into some debt or rack up some serious debt, or, get some things going on that you don't want. That's going to take you even longer to clear up, shining bright. I was doing free cards, like I'll pull one free card for whoever wanted it. But tonight, people have been wanting to get their messages. So the PayPal, that's why you follow that ticker right there that's scrolling by. Okay. Nell, has that ever been an issue for you before? Don't lie. It's okay. No judgment here. Let me see. Give me any other thing about this. Give me anything else about this card. And you got one more card here, okay? Oh, I see. Cool. Also, Nell, I don't know if there's a romantic situation going on, but I see something else that may be like a big shocker here. Is this the reversed Joker? Now, as you know, these reversed Jokers these are like situations. I ask kind of like for a clue for what it is, because a lot of times these Jokers are cloaked energies. It's hard to tell what exactly it fucking means. Sometimes you can get a little something though. And what the something that I got was this. So it looks like some type of abrupt ending to a relationship that means something to you. All right, a split, I'll say. So I would say more like a division. It's more like a paper getting torn into, versus a 9 is just like it cannot go on. It's just done, 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 done. So it just seems like a very abrupt and a very maybe even somewhat emotionally volatile. Okay, I got you, prosperity. Just that there has been financial changes. Yeah. Yeah. You might then also, just on that note too, I've been turning down X's, huh? There might be a situation that you feel that you actually feel like somewhat of passionate about, right? That has to do with money. That's going to be affected. I just see some type of an abrupt ending, but it's in a way that it's like you're not going to catch where this pops up. So don't even try. It's like what they're telling me, you know. Let me just ask this real quick because I had this fucking suspicion, and it's bugging me, to be honest. Has anybody been doing or thrown at Nell Solar in a magical way? Has anybody been doing work on her? Or is anybody like, you know, I just had this weird feeling. So, you know all. Just a moment. I just want to get this out. Like, this is kind of for me also. To some degree, I would say yes. Somebody really does not like you, and they'd like to see you blocked up and stocked up, you know, not able to really do what you want. I feel there's somebody around you too also who's like, maybe even though you're going through some changes or, you know, having some challenges or whatever, is maybe in the financial department, this person seems to be I don't know, I guess you could say envious of you in some way. That's what it feels like. But the original question I asked just, was any work thrown at you? And I feel like there has been. Yeah. I feel like there has been, especially here with the eight of spades here. But I feel like you're going to, it's not really a strong, it's not like a formal, this doesn't feel like formal work. Like someone has the cascarilla, you know, put all over the floor and shit and candles and all this stuff like that. It is more on the mental level though. It is more on the mental level. People can throw at you on the mental level. Think about it. Why do you think so many cultures have rings with eyes on it, and or, you know, shit like that? Because the evil eye, a spell can be thrown instantaneously. All right. You don't got to do all of that shit. I don't got to fucking meditate for an hour and then do this and do that to try and curse you. And you don't either, you know. I'll tell you what. Now, have you been feeling that, no? Or have you maybe kind of, has just a thought crossed your mind? Because, you know, you don't strike me as someone, some people, like, I don't care what, they get a headache, they think somebody's working on me, you know, and it's like, maybe you just fucking ate too much salt or something. I don't know. Hold on. Let me rephrase that question. I got a little off on that one. Is this male? It's a male. It's a male. It's a male. It's a male behind that word. Go all the way and find them. It's a male with that word. It's a male. It's a male. Yeah, it's a male. Here your card. Almost basically a resounding fuck yes. It's a male. Because I had her trace it all the way through. Because some people, if they know what they're doing and it's really structured, it could be a little bit more difficult to tell. I'll know because sometimes the cards start coming through really fucked up. So I know I'm like, it's kind of hard to get any type of clear answer. This ain't one of them. This person is not like some Merlin or some shit, but somebody's definitely doing something. They're kind of like dibble dabbing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, their intention is sizable, you know what I'm saying? They don't like you, but the way that they're going about it is kind of amateurish, if you will. X, yeah. DJ, what's happening? Yeah. All right, so that's what I have for you. Next, we are going to Najee. Najee Hayes. Najee Hayes, where are you at? Are you still here? Thank you. He was baptized into the religion. Okay, well then, I could see how and why she said it the way she said it, though. As far as the way the work was, you know. King Hayes, man, I got people lined up in the PayPal. They come first. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I can, you know, I got Najee, I got Prosperity B, and then there's somebody by the name of their initials are DV, as in Victor, DV. Let me see, YouTube name. Shining Bright, excuse me. Okay, Shining Bright. So yeah, right now I have Najee, I have Lori, and then I have Denise. And then if I have some time after that, you know, hey, you already know what time it is. So if I have some time after that, because he doesn't know as much as I do and doesn't practice as I do, but he knows people. Oh, I see. And you know what? I forgot about that too. Sometimes when you hear somebody's working on you, doesn't mean that they themselves are physically actually doing it. It could also be, and that's a very good point, them getting somebody to work on you also. So we got to factor that in. I'm Najee. Okay, King Hayes, what's up? Shout out, Najee. All right, my bad. Okay, so Najee, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar here. All right, and just go ahead and focus on the cards, and you know, maybe even just project your desire for whatever messages need to come through for you. All right, take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. I'll give you some time for that. And as you're holding it at the top, just become aware, conscious of the stress and strain, the pressure in your lungs. All tension requires a resolution. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ah into the cards, making a space for whatever message or messages need to come through. All right. Thank you, Nell. All right. You know, show me what I need to say to Najee Hayes. Show me what I need to say to Najee Hayes. What does he need to know? What information needs to come through for him? All right. Okay. Najee, this is what I'm getting for you, man. Number one, this guy feels like a troublemaker to me. All right. What I'm being shown. It seems you have some opposition. Now, either this is a fire sign. This is a guy. This is a dude, though, right? It's either a fire sign or this is some form of management, like a fucking dickhead boss or something like that. Amani T. Hey, Shango, I sent $13 General. My initials are BT. I think I got you. Yeah, my bad. So anyways, I'm not I'm Amani T, let me just do this reading and I will get to you. I'm looking, I don't see anything right now, but as far as that goes, let me see here. Oh yes, I did get you. BT, I got you. I did get you. I accidentally said the name, so yeah. Okay, so anyways, Lord Hayes. This guy I feel is some form of opposition or something, or he doesn't like you or something like that, or he may be openly or secretly against you. I'm pulled more to say this might either or. Well, thank you very much. Now she just said something about some legal shit. I don't know. Some legal shit, a legal situation. A legal situation. Now, whatever else may be going on, I see a very positive, like I see like kind of like a change of mind coming, all right, for you. I do feel that this is also having there's something about a relationship coming through here, all right? But this is the change of mind that I'm seeing. The change of mind might actually lead to this relationship situation because or maybe not. I'm not sure where you fall on it. I will get into that right now, but this is also travel. I see some travel coming up to like either go learn something or to go talk to somebody, you know. It could be like maybe just a short trip to the other side of town, or it could be a longer trip, um, possibly. The number one thing though I'm seeing is like a shift in your mindset, a change of mind. You know what I'm saying? Now I see this also, and these two are going together. So you have a reverse heart, then you have this chick right here. She's looking at the reversed heart. I feel like this is more of a disappointment. I don't know for her. I don't know if you recently was like, in a situation where, hey, this might actually go somewhere. This might could be something. And then wah, 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 like it's just not. Okay. Whatever this is, it could still be going on right now. I don't know. But someone's going to change their mind. I'm being more pulled to say this feels like you changing your mind. And it results in this. I'm sorry, Amani. Yeah, just let me get back to you on that. I see that I might have missed you, so I might have to come back to you because you were ahead. Okay, so yeah, my bad. I'm sorry. I think it was when I said the BW. Yeah, it was when I said that. So you're right. I apologize. Okay, King Hayes. Yeah, this chick right here, and maybe something about her. I don't know. I feel like there was some chick that or some broad that like he was like, okay, but then I don't know what it was. I don't know what caused the change of mind. Okay, but I feel like you are the one who changed your mind. I really feel strongly in that. I don't know what this is all about. All right. Maybe you might have found out some things. Maybe she, has too big of a, I don't know. But the result here, I see, maybe like I said, this could also be going on right now. Sometimes I get my time frames a little mixed up. But I see you quickly here. I'm talking about the next, I don't know, week or two. Really in a cool space where your mind seems very centered. It seems like you're able to focus a lot more readily and like, because I notice a lot of times the challenge is when your mind is like going all over the place and you're trying to get something done and shit. It's like you're grinding your fucking gears. You know what I'm saying? But I see you like whatever this is, in some ways, maybe you alleviated this situation to have a clearer mind. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, women can be a pain in the fucking ass. Love them, can't live without them, but they can be a pain in the fucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So yes, we can be a pain in the ass too. So let me not just be like it's just women, but sometimes, man, sometimes. But this is what I definitely see. I see a definite change of course here. And a lot of this also centers around that I'm seeing. Is there somebody that you were talking to, or, it doesn't seem like something too deep though. Doesn't seem like something too deep yet or something. I'm not sure, but there's definitely a change of mind. That's what it feels like. When I look at this, I see like a story. Yeah. Okay. Right on, God. Appreciate that. But yeah, everything is, you're going to, obviously it does, you don't have to wait in order to, you can't be a slave to outside situations, as hard as that can be. Believe me, I get it, because I want to fucking hand out bitch slaps all day sometimes, and I get that. But sometimes we have to, well, all the time, we have to deal with what's going on where we're at right now. Matter of fact, there's a reason why we're at right now, our reason. So take advantage of that. But yeah, I definitely see things starting to clear up. But dare I even say, whoever this person was or this woman was, I feel like in some ways she kind of added some drama, or maybe you were always really second guessing this person, never really quite trusted her. You know what I'm saying? And blase. Not quite sure on all them particulars, but what I can't see is the end, which is I see you, and I see you like in position, on point here. And if you got that, then you can pretty much do what you need to do. All right. TV, of course you're gonna chime in about that. Yeah. Let me go back. I did miss this person, and I apologize to you for that. Okay. So what do you have a specific question, Amani T, or would you like a general? How can I help you tonight? Amani T, how can I help you tonight? Amani T, how can I help you? Would you just a general? Okay, cool. Oh, go ahead and approach the Shangorian altar there, would you? Would you be so kind? Right on. And just go ahead and just gaze at the cards and just project your intention for a message. All right, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top for a second. Just hold it at the top. Notice the stress, the strain. As you let it out, okay, go ahead and woosah your motherfucking hoo-ha into the cards. Here we go. All right, Amani T. What does she need to know most about? What message do I need to relay to her? Hey, this is off topic real fast. I don't know why. I can't tell when things come to me, like whatever. But King Hayes, were you dealing with a possible pregnancy situation also? I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. Sometimes I like to ask, so I like to see, like, it's a way to calibrate. You know what I mean? All right, Amani T, here we go. Amani T, yeah. Let's see what's going on here. No? Okay. You got this too, man. Amani T. All right. Just a moment here. Okay, Amani T, you know what's coming up to me? I'm getting this relationship. Okay. I don't know who this is with, but I'm seeing a guy. This could also be an air sign. Okay. Also could be an Aquarius. Yeah. Now, as far as the zodiac sign, whatever, but to me, this guy seems like you got somebody in your life who's actually pretty sharp. I feel like they use their powers. They don't always use their powers for good, especially their powers of communication and mental, what is the word? Not influence. It'll come to me. But the way this story is kind of laying out to me, see, because number one, I'm being shown it is a relationship of some kind. All right. Yes, more than likely some type of romantic. Some type. Now, the reason he is reversed, though, it's either he is deceptive or he is like manipulative in some way. I would say that. I just seen your thing, prophetess. I would say that. I feel like there is somebody, you have somebody in your life who is manipulative, who also knows how to manipulate you. But I feel in some ways like this person is, they kind of like, maybe they're better off financially or something. But this is, I'm getting this person who likes to try and use financial power, like to manipulate, like it's like they wave it in your face or something like that, or they hold it over your head. That's the slogan I was looking for. Okay. And they have a way of demeaning you. All right. They have a way of demeaning you. So a part of what keeps this particular dynamic in place as far as this relationship is concerned, you've seen this card probably pop up a lot this evening, is this. This feels also kind of like a codependent situation, if I may be so bold to say. I'm sorry, there's one person I have in mind. Yeah, well, this could more than likely be him or be them, I guess you could say. But this is definitely, like I said, and there's also some idea or plan. I don't know if you have if you're planning some form of a trip or a project, a new idea. Maybe it's their idea, maybe it's yours. All right. But until we get some of these situations, I don't know, this may not be the right situation for you. Or you may need to have your own set of boundaries and or feed this person with a longer spoon or whatever. Part of also boundaries, of course, is saying no when you don't want to do something or whatnot. All right. Or this, this might even be someone who you have like a relationship with that wants to be in a more serious relationship. They're trying to like manipulate you to be in that situation too. I can't leave that out also, because the way I'm looking from the story goes from this side all the way to that. That's the way this particular thing came out for me. All right. Hold on. Let me ask for a little bit more clarity on this one. Give me just a little bit more clarity on this and that. Yeah. And, maybe the ideas with this person also have to go with taking that relationship to another level. Okay. It could also be something like, okay, we're just talking. Now, maybe we might start seeing each other. We start seeing each other. Now, maybe we end up getting together. Now we're official. We're official now. We get, what do you call it? Engaged, hitched. After that, it's marriage. Then it's like, let's move into a house together, or that could be before that, and or so forth. Let's have a family, whatever. But I don't know. Whatever this situation is, though, too, I do see that it's a good possibility of some type of an abrupt, big shakeup also within it. All right. I cut him off for good. Okay. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if that some echo of that relationship comes back. I can tell you right now, and I'm being shown because you look like a telephone pole to me, the way she's showing me. In other words, cords. I don't know if you've done any work on removing these energetic cords with this person, but they're still attached to you. They're still attached to you. Okay. All right. Now I'm not sure who this is, which one. I'm not gonna lie. I just know certain pieces of information. All right. And it sounds like that might be the one right there. Not the obvious or usual suspect. But just keep your third eye open. You know, you can always come back to this reading, you know, in a week or so, cross-reference, see what, you know, check it out. Maybe timestamp it for yourself or whatever. So, yeah, just, you know, make sure you got your boundaries and, you know, most likely the first guy. It could be. I'll tell you what. I'll just do you this solid here. It's just the first guy. Santisimia, La Niña Violeta. Only the truth. Nothing but the truth, all facts, no cap. Is it the first guy? Is it the X? Is it the X? I was right. It's not the first guy. So in other words, this reading has been kind of forecasty. There's some things that are going to start coming up that are going to be start to be shown, you know. So I asked, was it the first guy? Remember, simple, simple, simple. All more red, yes. More black, no. You got what? This one, and then this was the end of the love, right? This is show how it ended and shit. Look at all this spade, spades, spade, club, spade, right? So basically, it was almost like fuck no. Yeah. So you make sure you get your ass back here and keep us posted because we want to know. We want to be all in your shit. Okay. Next we have Prosperity B, our very own Prosperity B. When she's not out buzzing around, stinging people, she's here. Okay. Amani, keep your eye on that other air sign. I'm not saying to look for a snake, but make sure at least your eyes are open. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Yes, yes. Hey, I was stirred. I even second asked again because I was like, honestly, I wanted it to be the first guy that you cut off. But it's not about what I want. Sometimes it's what we need to hear. So just keep an open mind, keep that third eye open, and all right, Prosperity B, where are you at? If you see me, go ahead and just take a nice deep breath in. And stare at these damn cards, would you? Project that shit. Project that desire for a message. What you need to know. Connect with the cards. All right, go ahead and woosah out your hoo-ha. Boom. Such is life. Yeah, I know. Gracias, Nel Celar. Okay, Prosperity B. Did you, let me see. I didn't open up the. Okay, yeah. Did you just want a general prosperity? Or did you have an actual question? Is that you in this picture? Prosperity? Prosperity awaiting you. Let me know what you need. I know sometimes there's a lag on this shit too. Because you put prosperity be in there, but I don't see what it is that you wanted. If you wanted a general or whatnot. Shining. I will look through the PayPal's right now. Do you have another name that you sent it under, or initials, or does it say Shining? General? Okay. Prosperity, I got you. All right, here we go. Sorry for the dead air there, but yeah, I have to go. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Let me check the other section because what I'm looking at is what's completed. That's what shows up. So let me check because I'm not seeing it. Maybe try like refund or canceling it and try it again, you know. Gentle general. All right, prosperity B, you got it. All right. Prosperity. I swear to God, I'm getting tired of seeing this 7 of diamonds pop up. Ay, shit. Yeah, I apologize about that. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I'm not showing anything. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Prosperity, just give me 1 second here. No, this ain't you. This ain't you. Yeah. All right. Numero uno, prosperity B. You have this card. You will see. Yeah. Okay. So what this is telling me, what she's telling me about this is representing it's time for you to do something. As far as there's a particular and I still have not found another way to describe this, but it feels like a leap of faith, a Hail Mary pass. Not so desperate as a Hail Mary pass, but a leap of faith. Okay. I don't know what the situation is. Let me see if I can get a little something out of here. See if I can get a little something out of here. This may even have to do something, I don't know, prosperity be what you got going on over there. This may have to do something with a romantic situation. It's a romantic situation. I don't know. I'm feeling a male presence here. Okay. They want to see what that stinger do. And if I was you, it seemed like to me that even just to consider this as some form of an option may seem like a leap of faith. I don't know. Maybe your heart has been hardened by previous experiences, but maybe it's time now to, step out the comfort zone, take a leap of faith, and even a small way, just to even see, give it a chance, keep an open mind. All right. Also, you have a male ancestor from your mother's side. That's all that really came through to me also. I think you're going to see something. He's going to do something, this ancestor. I know that right now. He's going to do something around the time of the eclipse. Now, what? I have no clue. All right. Shango, right? I don't know what that is. What is that shining? That's PayPal or what? Because I'm not, I don't know what that is. All right. So, but anyways, there's a leap of faith. This also may be PayPal. All right. Well, I have to get to it. Just a second. Let me, there's this leap of faith, and maybe the leap of faith will lead to you meeting this person. Maybe this is not even something on your radar right now, but there's other gifts and other like spoils, if you will, you know, from having the audacity, the boldness to take your leap of faith. You're entering a space where you're going to be able to balance. Okay, so there may be some changes going on right now. Sometimes these changes come in the form of difficulties, but I see you also being in a good space where you're able to balance out your priorities, because sometimes that can, you know, you got a couple things that are extremely important to you, but sometimes you can get lopsided, you know, but being able to balance however that is for you. Maybe you spend this amount of time here, then you spend that same amount of time over here, like, but you're able to balance it in your life. All right. I think this is going to be a big thing for you also, because it's going to take a lot of stress and strain off of you. All right. You don't have to feel so split. Now, the other thing is, good news, you actually have some money coming. Or let me just correct myself here. It's some form of a gift. I have a feeling pretty soon you may find yourself in a situation where you feel like you need some type of a lifeline, and it's going to be given to you. This could be financial, although it could come in a lot of different other ways. Okay, prosperity. Now, along the way here, though, this is where the reading kind of starts getting, I'm going to keep it gentle, though. I'm going to keep it gentle, you know. But this is, to me, also like you were going to start something, or you thought you were so passionate about this, or something maybe that you are passionate about. But for some reason, due to either something internal, maybe you're like, hey, not right now, it's not the time. Maybe it's a timing issue. Maybe it's another factor. But I see that it's either being delayed or denied. It's either being delayed or denied. All right. And I think you may have been the one denying it or will deny it, because also sometimes when, you know, we have a habit, us as people, we have a habit of pushing away blessings because we don't feel we deserve them on some level. That is what I feel for you. Or whatever the situation is, somewhat a story of this. Okay. Now, it seems to me too, prosperity, that there may be a little bit of a time here, either towards the end of the month or as we get closer to the winter solstice, somewhere around there. But you experiencing spiritual blockages. Spiritual blockages. Now, I ain't gonna lie, and I'm not trying to create spiritual hypochondriacs, but to me, I'm kind of like, yo, this kind of feels like somebody like crossing you up in a way. Somebody crossing you up in a way, you know what I'm saying? It also feels like there could be changes at work, and probably changes that you're not really favorable to, you know what I'm saying? So, I also want to stress this though too, and not just for you, but for everybody, but I'm talking to you. Make sure you keep up your spiritual cleansings, and your fortification also. All right. Now, some of these may not be written in stone. Obviously, I don't really feel too much is written in stone, but this is kind of where I see you like ending up. So remember, we're taking a look at the trajectory, right? That's what I basically do here is I, tap into your energy, and through tapping into your energy, we see like what trajectory, what path you're on now. Obviously, like I said, there's not just one future. The future is constantly changing. So this may be able to be avoided. This may be able to be avoided as far as like whatever these blockages are. The main card for me here is identifying these, where you still think that you're not good enough, you know? So it's okay, prosperity. It's all good. All right. Now, when I say these are those secret, deep, hidden ones that are so close to your face, you can't see them until you make them, until you like, get some proximity between you and them. And then you can like, oh shit, okay. I didn't know you little buggers were still there. Yeah, it's still there. All right. So that is what I have for you, Prosperity Beat. Now, we have Denise. My bad. I was gonna fuck up again because I just was looking at it, right? But she knows who she is. Oh, see now, how much more confusing can you almost get, right? Because we got Shining Bright, and then we have Shining, and they both have got a message. So it's like, okay, but Shining Bright, my bad. Yes, guidance on my financial situation. Okay, so Shining Bright, why don't you come forth here? Step up to the Shangorian altar, would you? You know what I'm saying? We have padding here at the bottom here for your knees. Okay, so hallelujah, come to the altar call. Hallelujah. SANTISIMA MUERTE is moving. She's grooving. And she has messages. Hallelujah. All right. Shining Bright. Go ahead and just gaze at the cards. Take a moment to just kind of, project your energy and your desire for guidance on your financial situation. All right. That is kind of a general term, but I will work with that. All right. And now take a nice deep breath in, hold it at the top. And when you're ready, go ahead and release that stress, that tension, create a channel for the answers or the guidance to come through. I'll show you. Okay, Shining Bright. I don't even know what the situation is, but it's okay. Because as long as the dots connect between your ears, I'm good. That's what counts. That's what counts. All right, here we go. So give me the guidance to keep the Shining Bright. All right, here we go. Damn. There's a lot of whoa, shit. Okay, so damn, it's almost that time. Yeah, and I'm looking at the clock too. I notice every time about 2 hours now. The holy sack starts getting pins and needles. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. The holy scrotum, the divine scrotum gets pins and needles now. Okay, so these are your cards. Shining Bright. These are your cards here. Queen of Hearts, reversed. Three of Hearts, obviously reversed. Nine of Hearts. Eight of Hearts, reversed. Seven of Hearts, reversed. So I can clearly see right now what's going on with you. One of the things going on with you is, hey, excuse me, gotta switch them around a little bit. You gotta shift a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm seeing a lot of emotion, and this may go in other ways that we didn't expect to. All right, we didn't expect to go, but let's just, hey, follow where the hell it needs to go. So number one, this is something big, and I know there's a lot of things that affect our finances that aren't technically financially related at all. Something for you that is coming up is your mother. Okay. This, I don't know your situation with your mother. I don't know if you knew her. I don't know if you guys were, something, there's something here revolving around your mother on an emotional level that, and let me tell you, it has worry about a loss of love also in it. Like, I see a lot of worry, like the emotion of worry around the theme of loss for you is what she's showing me. And what ends up happening is these things can become self-fulfilling prophecies, or obviously, like, these emotions create your overall frequency, your pattern of vibration, right? So I think that some of these things are very also deep seated. There may not even be a relationship or a past relationship or something. Maybe you're going through it or you went through it, but the sting of that shit is still hanging around with you. So besides whatever emotional trauma, that's how I got to describe it, around your mother or the situation with your mother, I feel like there's also other things. A lot of times these things have a butterfly effect. They cascade into other areas of our lives. I feel that there may have even been a relationship, whether it was past or current, where there was a lot of distrust, deception, infidelity, cheating, something like that. Maybe this has even been a pattern a lot of times. But the main thing that I keep getting is how this emotion of loss, it has a very unique and specific feel to it. It has a very unique and specific vibration to it. And it has a very unique and specific frequency to it as well. All right. If I'm going to be honest, shining bright, like, one of the other overall descriptions that I could add to this is, like, I feel depressive, or like it feels like I'm depressed. All right. Now, there may have been also a situation that you, like, willingly walked away from. Maybe it was this Three of Hearts situation or whatever. This is the only one that's not reversed. And to me, it's signifying some sort of decision, some sort of decision to step away or to end a relationship of some kind, whether that's family, whether that's romantic, but like you were saying, hey, you know what? I'm stepping away. I'm ending this, or whatever. And the depressive one that comes to me is this also, like, this really to me also describes, like, it seems like maybe even over the last, I don't know how long, but it's not like you've been feeling like this, like, necessarily forever, but it just seems like this seems more recent to me. This seems like more recent to me. Okay. Whatever it is, also, I think the fear of disappointment, the pain, the sting of disappointment is also, because that's the same thing as like putting up walls. Yeah, walls are cool. They keep shit out, but they also keep things from coming in. That's the nature of a wall. You know what I'm saying? So we got to learn how to have some doors in our walls. You know what I'm saying? But I can see different situations where you also judge yourself because maybe like you allowed yourself to get hurt or be in a position to be vulnerable or get hurt, even if it's just a little bit. But after you take so many hits, even if they're little hits, them shits add up. It's just kind of like a boxing match. Now, there may not be super duper, heavy power shots, but after 12 rounds of getting that pop shot jab in your stomach, like that's just going to start to wear you down. It's going to take away your stamina and all that shit like that. It's kind of like the same thing here in a way. Okay. She's telling me that we need to start, and we're going to end up finishing there too, is your heart, the heart chakra. I don't know if you've been doing any chakra work. I'll say this too. Your finances and your closed heart chakra are synonymous. Okay, they are synonymous. You deal with the heart chakra thing over here. Watch how the pocket thing, the money thing, starts to open up too. All right. So my suggestion to you is to have a look around. Like I said, I don't know your degree of like what you do. I don't know if you do any spiritual practices. You do a little bit, or if you just watch like card videos, or if you actually, so I don't know where you're at personally, but what I'm being told to tell you is, I know you came here for the guidance on the finances, but what I'm being shown here, there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of pain. It feels like fear. Maybe even throw in some shame. Okay. But it all results, like I feel for you, honestly, like this part right here has been kind of cold. It's been kind of cold right here. And yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what you said to yourself because there's a little bit of a lag, but you will find your financial situation turning around as you start to open up your heart chakra too. And I know it's like, or that heart center, I should say, because along with opening it, you also get the opportunity to align with it, meaning, excuse me, your next actions, you align them with your heart. So that's going to be another little process for you, just letting you know, like if you choose to accept this mission, but aligning your mind and your heart. And a lot of that has to do with, finding what's actually in your heart, and what it is that your heart wants, giving yourself permission, giving your heart permission to speak to you, like listen to it, Yeah. Because this outer shell, you got like this callus. And I'm not saying you walk around on callus. I'm saying like on a spiritual, energetic level, this is what I see, And this is what has been causing a lot of problems for you. A lot. I'm not saying it's the only thing, but as far as what is the main thing, where is the place you can get the most leverage from in regards to this situation that you come to me for? Finances. All right. It's there. And like I said, believe me, I know, sir, you know better though. Like, you know better as far as like sometimes, something in this category is going to, you're a holistic being. So like some shit over here is going to affect some shit over there. I guarantee you. Just start to, exploring. If that's not ever been something you've done, then, I would invite you to just, pay attention to your intuition and see what information resonates with you. because there's a lot of shit out there on opening your heart, working with your heart, healing your heart, you know, balancing your heart, whatever. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you exactly what, but I'm gonna leave that up to you. I have full faith and trust that you will find what you need. Okay, I got you. I got you here. I got you here, Shining. I am beauty. I am beauty. I got you. But that's what I have for you, shining bright. Okay. So shining bright, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for giving me this opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to serve you. Now, shining, I have you here, and we're gonna just move with this. Okay. So your question, first of all, let me do a quick wash on the cards. We are going to conclude here after this. Frankly, my nut sack is yeah, I know. Hey, TMI, but it's real shit. Okay, the sack is the sack speaks. Okay, the sack speaks, and it said, "Nigga, you need to get up. You need to stand up." Okay, shit. Oh, okay. All right. So if you didn't get the free card, I'll be back. I'll do free cards a little bit up front tomorrow. We'll do some Santisima Saturdays. Unfuck Your Friday and Santisima Saturdays, they often are like this. You know what I'm saying? So I am beauty. Go ahead, shining. I mean, go ahead and fix your gaze. Just go ahead and gaze at the cards. Ponder your question. Shoot your question mentally. Just imagine your question flying out of your head into the cards. All right. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. When you're ready, go ahead and woo-saw out your motherfucking hoo-ha. All right. And there we go. So the question is, should I go through this court case against my ex's lawyer and also continue with the case that my ex is putting me through? Am I going to win that case? Now, you know that's like 3 questions, right? Well, there, you know, shining, one thing, shining bright. Yeah. I'm saying, man, TV, yo, I'm telling you, man, my nuts feel like a TV that don't have no cable. It's just a bunch of snow. Just that's what they feel like right now. That's what the brothers feel like. The brothers ain't happy right now, and they're not gonna let me just keep sitting here. No, 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 no. Shining, I'm gonna answer this question for you. I was just mentioning it as far as like I guess the bottom line here, what the takeaway is that you really want to know is, should you go through with this court case? Because that insinuates that you're going to win, right? That there's something positive for you here. So that's what we'll stick to. Shining bright, confirmations are great. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we all need a little confirmation here and there. So if I could have, at the very least, just confirmation, you're not crazy, you're right. You know. All right. So should I Am Beauty go through with this court case? Hold the situation in mind. I Am Beauty. Hold the situation in mind. See, that question is attention. It's tension. You know what I'm saying? It's unknown. It causes tension in the mind. It needs a resolution. All right. So let's go. Should I go through with this court? One more time. Should I Am Beauty go through with this court case? Yes or no? Okay, here we go. Wow. This seems like it's been like a twisted turn type of situation. But overall, I'm going to do another one. I'll do one more just as far as just like whether you're in alignment for victory with this shit. Okay, but let me answer your question though. And your question is, should you go through with this court case against your ex's lawyer, right? So I actually got a yes about that. Okay. I can tell, I don't know how long this has been going on, but this has sure been like, it's had its twists and turns. I'm curious, do you have good legal representation in this case? But I see this definitely coming to an end though. And it feels more positive. Usually it's 9 of spades, depends, you know. These are your cards though that I got on the yes or no. So I don't know. The 2 of diamonds, this is the divorce, right? Did you say something about a divorce? Because this is the card of divorce when it's reversed. You know what I'm saying? Then this. I imagine y'all's troubles started abruptly, or this case started abruptly. King of diamonds, 9 of spades. Okay, this to me represents the finality. Finally, the last chapter in this shit. But I feel like there was a lot of twists and turns with this shit. It was looking like it could have been any like shit. Who knows how this shit's gonna turn out, right? But here we go. 6 of hearts. Let me give you a piece of advice. A little something. I do see this. I see you. I'm gonna just double check, you know. But I want to also say this too. In addition with whatever you're doing for the case, right? I think it's important that you practice the F word. All right. That pesky forgiveness of yourself. All right. You may have some unconscious thing also like, damn, how could I let myself get in a situation like that? And you get mad, you know, like we've all made them type of mistakes where you get really like you almost cuss your shit out, cuss yourself out almost like, how in the fuck you let yourself do that, you know? And also forgiving the other party, which just means that you don't okay anything they did. You're not excusing anything, but you're letting go of your side of the equation as far as the energy. So in other words, holding grudges and all that, that's keeping you captive. That's going to affect your life. That ain't going to do shit to him. That's going to affect you. So just so you have all your ducks lined up, I would also say that. Because the quicker you disseminate or resolve this emotional charge inside regarding either the situation and the person, or more likely the person or whatever they're trying to do or whatever, the quicker you will see this resolve before your eyes. So saith SANTISIMA MUERTE, hallelujah, straight up out the holy words of the Holy Mother of Death, hallelujah. The quicker and to the degree you're going to see this case resolved and move along quick, you know. Lady Eva, blessings to Lady Eva. So is that making sense to you? Does that make sense to you? And if not, it's okay. It will. Just please heed those words. Okay. Please heed those words so you can untangle yourself in that way. Put this behind you. I feel like you want to, this needs to be in your rear view now. This is like going on long enough. That's the feeling I get from it. All right. So now, as I mentioned, My nutsack feels like a voodoo doll right now because it's asleep. Okay, so I'm going to be concluding this broadcast. For those of you who were waiting to, for the free card pulls and stuff like that, I will come back tomorrow, Santisima Saturdays. I'll start off with just the free and kind of warm up with the free card pulls, and then we'll get into your specific questions if you have them or whatnot. And obviously, this will be available again tomorrow. So that's what I have for you. And I want to say peace and blessings. Thank you for hanging with me on this Friday. You could have been anywhere else. All right. Don't forget, the Santisima Muerte Tandem Manifestation Ritual is open. I have 3 slots left. That's it. There's only 3 slots to begin with. All right. The quicker you join, the quicker I can arrange a phone call with you to see exactly what it is that you want to cast for. What do you want to manifest? What is the brass tacks of things for you? And then we will book a time for November 19th. So if you do sign up for this, make sure. And I have full faith that Santisima Muerte, she's going to call who needs to be involved in this. Other than that, que sera, Yeah, I'm taking a walk right now. I'm going to stand up and I'm going to get busy right now. So yeah, thank you so much though. And like I said, we'll be back tomorrow. So I'll start off with some free card pulls and shit. All right. So peace, blessings, and we be out.